Hi, my name's Barrie Crampton. Today I'm going to show you around our Range Rover Evoque, then I'll take you for riding it, but first I'll tell you a little bit more about it. It's a 2-litre TD4 SE Tech Auto. It's 4-wheel drive, 2016 on 66 plate. It's done 38,863 miles. Fuel economy, urban 39.2 miles per gallon, extra-urban 53.3 miles per gallon, and combined is 55.39 miles per gallon. Has a 0 to 60 time of 8 seconds, a top speed of 121 miles per hour out of a 4-cylinder, 178 brake horsepower, 16 valve engine. There's power folding door mirrors, the side protection moulding here, black grills, black door mirrors, multi-spoke alloys. There's wheel arch protectors on every corner. The front parking sensors, the black front grille and the all-important Range Rover badge to signify it's the best in the world. It's a real nice colour. I think it's called Kikora Stone. We have black leather. It's got a full pan roof, glass pan roof with a roller blind shade inside. It doesn't have rear privacy glass, and as I always say, I think it looks all the better for that. Looks a lot classier, a lot more subtle. Rear tailgate spoiler, the twin shark fin aerials, reversing sensors at the back there, reversing camera, electric boot release, plenty of load space there, the hard rear load cover, 60/40 split rear seat, and the twin exhaust ports. I always find these quite high up, but it's designed like that on purpose so that you can see over the driver. The headrests, if you're an adult, they just the normal position, they kind of stick in your back, so you've got to put the headrest up. But once you've done that, then the seats are very, very comfortable. I've got the seat pushed quite a bit forward just so as it makes it easier for me to get in. The full glass panoramic roof, it's nice, light and airy, even with the dark interior. It's got light colour headlining. There's airbags everywhere, A pillar, B pillar, in the roof there, the C pillar, the D pillar. Very, very safe environment for you and your family. A nice car. Rear centre armrest. We've got Isofix rear child seat anchor points at the bottom there, nice and easy to get to. Lovely car. I'll just take you for a ride in it. Real low cloud today, but the sun's trying to come out over there, so it should be good in a short while. That's the key. We have 2 of them, so as long as you've got the key on you, foot on the brake, just click the start button. That's it. Let's just see. Height and reach adjustable steering wheel. We've got electrically adjustable seats like so. The service history. Turn that down. First one's a PDI, so I'll not bother with that. 22nd, 11th, 2018 to 11,507 miles. Harwood's Land Rover. 21st of 9th, 2022 at 32,858 miles. Bexley Lane Garage. It's done 38,863 miles now, so it doesn't really need anything doing to it. A couple of minutes ago, I said it looked like the sun was going to come out and it'd be a lovely day. It immediately went cold and even cloudier. But as you can see there, very, very low cloud today up here. It's just such a beautiful place. Lots of people ask where it is, and actually I must give a bit of a shout out. The other day somebody just move back here. Let this chap take his front spoiler off. Yeah, chap turned up at the garage to say hello. He'd watched a Jaguar video that I did and went and bought an XF, and he stopped to tell me that the best car he'd had, and thanks for making the video. And also he brought his wife up here for a drive and something to eat. So I'm doing my bit for tourism up here. So I come up here, I use their car park facilities, but at least I'm paying a bit back. So let's just see, just move the mirrors, electric door mirrors, and also I've picked up all the empty beer bottles from whoever left them last night. There's some more up there, unfortunately. Saving the planet for a load of morons. Always say, I think this is the best looking of this size four-wheel drives, SUVs. Lovely to drive. This has got great specification too, full pan roof. You've also got the blind there. Actually, the seat goes a fair way back too. It's no wonder there was no leg room in the back before when I had it all the way back. It is nice to drive. It's like a subtle colour combination, Kikora stone and black leather. Nice, comfortable. The driver's front seats, the driver and passenger, the sport seats hold you in position really nice. It's got lumbar support, which I'm just putting out there now. So your half folding door mirrors there. Press the two outside buttons and they fold in if you want, or they just fold in automatically when you lock the car. Your electric window switches are just there, the four of them. Global locking and unlocking there. Got your terrain response here. I'm not going to say it. Gear selector here. If you press that down, turn across, that puts you in sport, holds you in gear longer, makes the accelerator a little bit more sensitive or more responsive. It's too much wildlife about. You've also got paddle shift here. Change up and down, up on the right, down on the left. Just put that back in drive. Absolutely no need for anything else. I did notice before when it was saying how economical when I was doing the miles per gallon fuel economy, and those are kind of government figures, and I always think, yeah, you've not got much chance of getting those. But then I went, let's just say, just on the way up here, I was just looking, and you've got here your eco data. So go into eco data, driving style, advanced trip there, best trip, 57.4 miles per gallon. Now, last three trips it's averaged 33.9. This trip 59.4. Well, that's, you know, it's up and down as we're going. Now I came up on the motorway, so just a steady 70. So it looks like the car, I mean, it's pretty economical, that, to be fair. And I'd be very happy with that. Lovely day for it. They've obviously look like a retired couple. Bought a nice convertible and enjoying the countryside and the retirement. Personally, I'd rather be in this, but I can see the attraction today. Got cruise control just here. Getting the Land Rover systems. Best car in the world. And simple design. Economy of movement. All you have to do, click that button, cruise is on. If you want to increase the cruise, you just keep pressing that. If you want to decrease it, like that. If you want to cancel it, the button at the back there. The sat-nav's dead easy to use. That's the sat-nav there. Just got to press the screen to accept those conditions so you won't be distracted. It's got Bluetooth hands-free, Bluetooth audio streaming. I'm just going to put that back to. I think this car has got high pressure headlamp wash. And to be fair, I look at the cars these days, and I was out in an Ioniq 6 the other day. It's got 2 massive screens, and you know, you're just going to get to a point where if one of those screens goes in the future, the car's going to be uneconomical to repair, and it's all your information. It's your speedo. It's everything. So it's not like you can just do without. You know, if your sat nav goes there, well, all right, I've got my phone. But when it's your speedo, having said that, I suppose these days you can use your phone as a speedo too, or there or thereabouts. But just made for farmers, and if you buy stuff that farmers buy, you won't go far wrong, because they've got it up here. They're canny people. Just move over a little bit and allow me to keep 2 wheels on the tarmac, I'd be grateful. The sun's come out, I was right. Just knock that off. Auto stop start. Got heated rear windscreen, heated front windscreen, which is a godsend. All the stuff that you need. Nice, easy, clear display to work out. You've got an analog speedo on the left. On the right, you've got your rev counter. In the center, your information display. And in the information display at the top, you've got a digital speedo. So that's the easiest thing to use, really. Then you've got the time at the top left, outside air temperature, coolant temperature on the left hand side, fuel gauge on the right, at the bottom your mileometer. On the right at the bottom you can have distance to empty, but using this button in the end there, that shows you your driving style. Date, which I never know. Trip counter, so that's trip counter A, that'll be trip counter B, I think. Average miles per hour, average miles per gallon. Little lamb. Couple of little lambs. So all the information you need, really. In the center it shows you the gear you're in as well. It's just showing drive at the moment, but if I just sorry, if I kick down, no, it's not letting me kick down in drive, and I know why that is. So that will be set to, we need to go into driver assistance, trip computer, display settings, vehicle settings, into vehicle settings, security features, convenience features. Okay, I think it's in there. Polarized glasses are just cocking me up. Window global open, window global close, auto high beam, wiper settings, headlamp gear shift paddles, that's the one we want. So click on OK. Active in sport only, active in drive and sport. So click OK there. That will be it. Now it's set on that. There you go. I can use the paddles in drive as well. Not that you usually need to, but it does come in handy. I think that's probably another setting that didn't need inventing. If you've got paddle shift there, you need to be able to use them all the time. Electronic handbrake here. Pretty quiet. Armrest, and in your armrest there you've got USB. Looks like there's sheep on the road there, so I'm just going to stop here. Well, there are sheep on the road. Power socket and auxiliary in. Usually they wait till you get right on top of them before they decide to run across the road. Looks like this one might be getting ready to do something suicidal. Yep. Yep, no. Stay there, sheepy. There we go. Avoid the big water splash there. Settings, display, media, Bluetooth, phone. Nice and easy to pair your mobile as well. Great sound system. There's a headlamp delay there, so that when you get out to your car at night, if you're up the drive, the headlamps stay on till you get in the front door. Or I suppose getting out of the car in the garage too. Brushed aluminium insets on the dash. Got contrast stitching. We went out and bought this car as well. We like the colour combination, we like Evoques, we like Range Rovers. So we didn't take it in part exchange, we went out and bought it because we like the look of it. So hopefully when a dealer buys something rather than takes it in stock, they have a choice to do so, and therefore they must want it and like it, which we did. Now it's got hill descent, I think. I'll just stop here, there's nothing behind me. So there we go, hill descent, click hill descent, green Land Rover going downhill, and then you've got kind of a dial which shows you, there you go, if I let go here, let go of the brake and the accelerator, so it's just letting us go down the hill. And I can also, by using the cruise control, I can also allow it to go faster, so I can control the speed. There you go. If I'm going too fast, decrease the speed like so. So that's hill descent, just allow me to go down this steep hill. We'll knock that off and get on our way again. Now, I like the steering wheel, it's a kind of deep dish design really. So you've got your stereo controls on the left, your controls to alter the information display in the center there on the right, then here your cruise controls, and then on the left your telephone controls and voice control there too. That's audio off at the moment, so that's should play. Oh no, that's a radio. So it's on radio at the moment. You've got, I'll just turn that down. Oh, oh, you can turn it off like that rather than just switching it. So into source, and there you go. You've got Bluetooth audio. So that's your, once your phone's paired, anything that's playing on your phone will come through. There you go. Not sure what was going on there, but it's a David Baldacci book. Great suspension. It's no slow coach either. 0 to 60 was at 8 seconds. I've always liked the look of these cars since they first came out. One of the criticisms that people used to say was, well, the back window's too small, but it's not. It's covered a bit, or the mirror covers it nicely. You've got plenty of rearward vision, and as I say, when privacy glass came out, or you know, it started to become common as an optional extra on my demonstrators, privacy glass. They had to have privacy glass, and then you start looking around and you think, hey, look, it makes the car look like it's in two different halves, and somehow it makes the back look squat and the front look slim. It's an optical illusion. Whereas the ones that haven't got rear privacy glass just look in proportion and a whole lot better, in my opinion. And to be fair, I don't sit in the back anyway. So it's of no benefit to me. The only thing it can do really is obscure your vision or reduce it when you're coming out of an angled corner. There's one particular at Lytham Hospital. When you're coming out to go left, you're looking over like so, and to see what's coming, and like an owl. So I'm quite surprised, because the police, I keep seeing it on Twitter, the police are stopping lots of people for having the front windows tinted too darkly. But there are occasions when you have to look out the back windows as well, and you need to be able to see. So I don't understand why it's okay on the back and not the front. I know you look out the front more, but you only need, you know, you only need to be able to not see a cyclist once, and that's, you know, going to ruin the rest of your life, and probably the motorcyclist. Great car. John buys all the cars. I don't know how he can be bothered doing it. I've done it myself in the past for years and years, but just had enough. And we've got some lovely cars in, absolutely lovely cars. And the one thing buying from us with Auto Trader these days, Auto Trader puts price banners on cars. What you have to remember, those price banners, it doesn't know. The price banner just goes, it's an algorithm. It has no experience whatsoever, nothing. In fact, it was probably made by some 20-year-old kid in it on his computer in his bedroom, who knows. Me and John have over 100 years experience between us. So I'd like to think we do know what a good car is, and I'd like to think we know how much it's worth. And I'd also like to think that we know a heck of a lot more than an algorithm, a load of ones and zeros advising customers how much they should be spending. Poor show, Auto Trader, poor show. That's it anyway. I can thoroughly recommend this vehicle, and if you need to know anything more about it, just give us a shout. Website ggcars.co.uk, live chat, text, telephone, write to us if you want. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.